Prince Harry and Meghan Markle trained to risk kidnapping before marriage, a frightening experience. New revelation from the book Finding Freedom, devoted to the couple formed by Meghan Markle and Prince Harry in the days preceding her marriage. The beauty would have been forced to train at the risk of kidnapping, a stressful exercise to which she would nevertheless have compiled. The book by Emmett Scobie and Caroline Durant on the Sussex Finding Freedom couple never ceases to surprise its readers, as the revelations that dot the book are numerous and surprising. We thus discover that Meghan Markle would have been subjected before marriage to a special training in case she would be kidnapped, and if the information provided by the two authors of the book is correct, the security services of the British royalty didn't go there with the back of teaspoon to put the future Duchess in the path. An extremely tense and scary experience for Meghan Markle. According to the biography of Archie's parents released on August the 11th, the Duchess of Sussex was trained at British Army headquarters on how to prepare for kidnapping, hostage-taking and terrorist attacks. Meghan took part in an organized kidnapping where she was taken in the back of a car by a terrorist, taken to another location, then rescued by agents using fake weapons. During the mock kidnapping, Meghan was even taught to develop a relationship with the enemy. She was also instructed in how to drive a car in pursuit of her. A treat for the former Hollywood star who has returned to her first love. Nay, a source told the author Emmett Scobie and Caroline Durant that this exercise was to the former actress a very tense and frightening experience, but for which it would have been shown grateful. It seems that this conditioning was not reserved for Meghan Markle, and that several members of the royal family were subjected to it. Kate Middleton would have, for example, has been entitled to this training larger than life, but only after marriage to William. This is an unusually high number of threats received by the couple of lovebirds who would have convinced the security service to advance the date of the training of the former interpreter of Rachel in Suits. Meghan Markle has reportedly received other much more traditional types of training, including an explanation of when to courtesy and to which royals, or how to get out of a vehicle wearing a pencil skirt. The book reports it was probably a lot less exciting. Harry and Meghan get involved in American politics, but by what right? In a video online this Tuesday, September the 22nd, Meghan Markle and Prince Harry spoke about the upcoming US presidential elections, a severely condemned intervention since their withdrawal from the British royal family. Meghan Markle and Prince Harry have been trying to reinvent themselves in the United States. This summer, the Sussex couple bought a sublime property in Montecito and signed a hefty contract with the online platform Netflix for the exclusive production of content. The Duke and Duchess of Sussex multiply their speeches from abroad, defend the causes which are close to their hearts, and even go as far as to interfere in American politics. In a video message for Time 100 published this Tuesday, September the 22nd, Prince Harry and Meghan Markle urged Americans to use their right to vote in the next presidential election. The Duke of Sussex called on voters to reject hate speech, disinformation and negativity online, and the Duchess of Sussex to stress that presidential race was the most important election of our time. If they didn't take any position for any candidate, the speech questions, or even worse, causes anger. How does this affect him? Many viewers didn't understand the intervention of the couple, declaring it was none of their business. Reporter colleagues from the Daily Mail: why is a British prince and his wife getting involved in American elections? How does that affect him? Didn't we wage a war to end the interference of the British monarchy? Is one of the insurgent. Another pointed out that it was obvious the couple supported Democrat Joe Biden, given Meghan Markle's repeated attacks on Donald Trump. Why would a prince of the Kingdom of the United Kingdom encourage American citizens to vote in an American election? How can this be allowed? Asked another viewer. The strict neutrality of the British royal family has always been prohibiting its members from taking a stand. Prince Harry has never voted in the UK and will not be able to go to polls on November the 3rd, as he reported in the video. Although English law doesn't explicitly prohibit members of the royal family from voting, it is understood they must remain apolitical. Suffice to say that this new speech should not really please Queen Elizabeth II. Meghan Markle and Harry, these people, they're put out of work in spite of themselves. By deciding to leave the royal family and immigrate to the United States, Prince Harry and Meghan Markle didn't imagine making strangers lose money, and yet since the Brexit, several Britons have found themselves unemployed. The Brexit will have an unexpected consequences, to say the least. When Prince Harry and Meghan Markle decided to leave the ranks of the royal family to settle in the United States, they impacted the lives of dozens of people. in particular their employees, who thus found themselves unemployed, but also their lookalikes. In a lengthy interview with The Sun, 6 of them claimed that the exile of the Sussexes across the Atlantic has made their jobs much more complicated. However, for 3 years and the engagement of Prince Harry and Meghan Markle, they really had nothing to complain about, as they tell Leela, Kemapur, Sarah Malanka, Daniela Bourne, Harry Paulson, Freddie Marler and Rhys Witten have long travelled the road to the United Kingdom to participate in events, make appearances or even speak. The work has stopped since Harry moved to the US. Sorry, Harry Paulson, a boat builder who understood his resemblance to the prince when a local newspaper runs the streets of his city. If you have a doppelganger out there, you probably have a lot of work to do. Like him, Daniela Bourne has also seen her commitments reduced to heartache to start working again. The Meghan Markle lookalike hopes that the birth of a new royal baby could revive her business. I need Meghan Markle to get pregnant so work could resume. With her and Harry moving to Los Angeles, it was inevitable that things will settle down for us lookalikes, explains this company director. Like her, the other copies of Prince Harry and Markle rely a lot on the couple's projects. A big shortfall, and in particular on the juicy agreement they signed with Netflix, widely commented on internationally. It could indeed allow the Sussexes to return to the front of the stage and therefore give work to their lookalikes. The Netflix deal has definitely grabbed attention, and it will get me to work, Rhys Witten hopes in the Sun columns before Leela Kemapur agrees. Since Harry and Meghan moved, work has particularly stopped. I hope the Netflix deal will get him back. Like them, Sarah Green has also lost work since the exit, a real financial windfall for the official double of Meghan Markle. In a documentary that M6 had devoted to this mother of a family, we learned that she pocketed the modest sum of £1,500 at each of her appearances. If the royal family is anxious about the plans of the Sussexes, their lookalikes await them with great impatience. Meghan Markle returns her jacket, this unexpected settling of scores. According to the information from the Daily Mail, Meghan Markle is going on the offensive against the Mail on Sunday, with whom she is on trial, accused of having collaborated on the book Finding Freedom. The Duchess replied in the negative and denounced inaccuracies or even invented passages. Meghan Markle brings out the heavy artillery in the lawsuit against the Mail on Sunday, a newspaper which she accuses of having published information of a private nature. While the newspaper shows that Prince Harry's wife is the first to reveal private things when it suits her, and that the collaboration, which has always been denied in the book Finding Freedom by Omid Scobie and Caroline Doran, demonstrated that she shared intimate information when it made her a heroine. Prince Harry shunned Buckingham Palace, says no comment on the Duke's call for decency. Prince Harry and Meghan Markle made their very first joint US TV appearance Wednesday on the Time 100 special to honor the most influential people of 2020 and talk politics. Buckingham Palace refused to comment on the Sussex pairs' perceived political statements. In a message sent to the UK press, a palace insider said they won't say anything because Harry is not a working member of the royal family. The spokesperson also told journalist Rebecca English that the Duke of Sussex's comments on TV were made in personal capacity. Prince Harry's TV statements call on the viewers to reject hate speech, misinformation and online negativity. As the US election draw close, the Duke mentioned that he cannot vote in the US elections and he hasn't voted his entire life as a royal, but reminded that the people not to engage in online negativity. Critics of the Duke of Sussex said that Queen Elizabeth's grandson breached royal protocols for commenting on politics. Daily Mail interpreted his statement as an indication that he might seek American citizenship. However, Harper's Bazaar spoke with a source in the Sussex couple's camp who clarified that Harry didn't reference any political party or candidate in his comment. The source said that the Duke of Sussex was calling for decency in how people engage with each other and digest information, especially on the internet. His sentiments are the same as the article he wrote in August for Fast Company, where Harry encouraged companies to take a lead in creating more compassionate digital landscape. Meanwhile, Meghan's comments are focused on making the election count, and she also didn't endorse a candidate or a party. The Duchess of Sussex said that this November's votes will be the most important election of our lifetime, and it will put values in our action. Meghan will make history as the very first member of the British royal family to exercise the civic right to vote. The Duchess of Sussex, who was born in California and has retained her citizenship, scaled down on her politics when she married Prince Harry in 2018. Before the 2016 elections, Meghan said in a talk show that Donald Trump is a misogynistic and divisive candidate. The Duchess of Sussex supported Hillary Clinton in the last presidential elections. Prince Harry and Meghan Markle were not in this year's list of most influential people. They were asked to appear on the Time 100 event as past honorees. The Duke and Duchess of Sussex were named most influential in 2018.